What's up, Trump fans? The legal saga surrounding former President Donald Trump continues to unfold, with new twists and turns emerging on a near-daily basis. At the center of the storm is Trump's hush money trial in New York, where prosecutors are working to prove that the former president was personally involved in the alleged falsification of business records to conceal a $130,000 payment made to adult film star Stormy Daniels. The trial, which is now in its second week, has seen a steady stream of damning testimony from longtime Trump Organization employees. On day 12, Deb Tarasoff, a former accounts supervisor, took the stand and testified that checks to Michael Cohen, Trump's former attorney, were signed personally by the former president, rather than from his trust. This testimony directly contradicts Trump's claims that he was unaware of the payment and undermines his defense strategy. Adding to Trump's legal woes, Judge Mershon has ruled that the former president has violated the gag order in the case a staggering 10 times. This decision could severely limit Trump's ability to defend himself in the media, a tactic he has relied on heavily in the past. Trump's lawyers are now facing a major challenge in their defense strategy as they struggle to come up with a new plan to defend their client without the use of his public statements. But the legal troubles don't end there. Trump is also facing a separate trial in Georgia, where he and 18 co-conspirators have been indicted for their alleged attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. This case is particularly significant as it marks the first time a former president has been charged with a crime related to his efforts to stay in power. The Georgia case is a complex and multifaceted affair, with prosecutors alleging that Trump and his allies engaged in a coordinated campaign to pressure state officials, spread false claims of voter fraud, and even attempt to seize voting machines in a bid to overturn the election results. The indictment paints a damning picture of a former president willing to go to extraordinary lengths to cling to power, even in the face of overwhelming evidence that he had lost the election. As if the legal battles weren't enough, Trump has also been making headlines for his continued refusal to commit to accepting the results of the upcoming 2024 election. In a move that has been widely condemned by both Democrats and some Republicans, Trump has doubled down on his claims that the 2020 election was stolen from him, and has vowed to challenge the results of any future election that he deems to be unfair. Biden's campaign has attacked Trump for this stance, calling it a threat to democracy and a clear attempt to undermine the integrity of the electoral process. A new ABC News poll shows that a staggering 80% of Trump supporters would still support him even if he is convicted of a crime, underscoring the deep loyalty and unwavering support that the former president enjoys among his base. As the 2024 election approaches, the question remains, how will those legal battles and Trump's continued refusal to accept the result of the 2020 election impact his campaign and the future of American democracy? The stakes could not be higher, and the outcome of these trials and the 2024 election could have far-reaching consequences for the country. One potential scenario is that Trump's legal troubles could ultimately derail his 2024 campaign, either through a conviction or by severely damaging his public image and eroding his support among independent and moderate voters. The hush money trial in New York, in particular, could prove to be a major liability as it directly implicates Trump in alleged criminal activity and could undermine his claims of being a political outsider fighting against a corrupt system. Similarly, the Georgia case could also have a significant impact on Trump's political future. If he is convicted and sentenced to prison, it would effectively end his chances of running for president again. Even if he avoids jail time, the mere fact of being indicted and put on trial could be enough to turn off some of his more moderate supporters and make it difficult for him to mount a successful campaign. However, it's also possible that Trump's legal troubles could actually bolster his support among his most ardent supporters, who may see the trial as a political witch hunt and a concerted effort by the deep state to take down a political outsider. The ABC News poll suggests that a significant portion of Trump's base is willing to stand by him even in the face of criminal charges. And this unwavering loyalty could be a powerful asset as he seeks to rally his supporters and mount a comeback. Ultimately, the outcome of these trials and the 2024 election will depend on a complex interplay of factors, including the strength of the evidence against Trump, the persuasiveness of his defense team, the political climate, and the willingness of voters to look past his legal troubles and support him once again. One thing is certain, the drama surrounding Donald Trump is far from over, and the coming months and years are likely to be marked by a continued battle for the soul of the Republican Party and the future of American democracy. As we approach the 2024 election, it will be crucial for voters to stay informed, to critically evaluate the claims and rhetoric of all candidates, and to make their voices heard at the ballot box. In the meantime, we will continue to follow this story closely and bring you the latest updates as they unfold. Stay tuned for more on this rapidly evolving and high-stakes political drama.